Micah Alejado has been efficient for Bishop Gorman this season in Las Vegas. The junior signal caller has emerged into the national spotlight with his playmaking ability and gave Mater Dei all they could handle in an early season showdown. And with the dynamic quarterback getting better seemingly with each performance, the future is certainly bright for Micah Alejado.
It takes a lot to be considered a legendary high school quarterback in the state of Texas. But Oklahoma commit Jackson Arnold has put his name up there with all the greats who have come before him.
Somebody stop me, I'm on a groove. Move, stop me, I gotta drive and I gotta choose.
Arnold has been putting up monster stats all season long, and the dual threat quarterback has Denton Geyer in position to return to the state championship game. It would be a fitting end for one of the most exceptional players in high school football.
It takes a lot to stand out on the gridiron in the Sunshine State, something Ruben Bain has done with ease. The game-wrecking defensive lineman has been balling out for Miami Central High School all season long and started out by dominating IMG Academy's offensive line, which is annually amongst the best teams in the country. The four-year starter is still uncommitted and is a highly sought-out recruit. And judging from his ascension in his senior campaign, his trajectory is pointing straight up.
If there's a player high school opponents least like to tackle, Cedric Baxter Jr. would be near the top or at the top of that list.
I like to take my talents too.
A punishing workhorse running back can either run you over or blow right past you. Senior running back from Orlando has already committed to Texas, and Baxter Jr. figures to be the next great Longhorn out of the backfield. On the high school level, he simply cannot be stopped, even though opponents know he's getting the ball. With the talented running back averaging more than 300 yards from scrimmage in a game, Baxter Jr. has also helped put Edgewater on the map.
If there's one word that describes Mater Dei quarterback Elijah Brown, it's winner. Brown has never lost a game since becoming the starting quarterback for the Southern California powerhouse program. Having already led the Monarchs to a national championship in his sophomore season, the class of 2024 quarterback hasn't slowed down one bit, with Mater Dei in position to go back to back. Not only does Brown fill up the stat sheet every Friday night, he typically plays his best against top competition, including a 3-0 record against their arch rival, St. John Bosco. There have been many great quarterbacks to come out of Mater Dei, but when it's all said and done, Brown could end up being the best of the bunch.
Caleb Downs is the definition of a complete football player. Having already committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide, Downs has saved his best season for last. The senior safety does it all for Mill Creek High School, dominating in all three phases of the game. Known for his high football IQ and instinctive playmaking ability, Downs draws as much attention from his opponents as any player in high school football and would be a worthy winner of the Max Preps Player of the Year. When Justice Haynes gets his hands on the football, he's a threat to take it to the house at any moment.
Listen, I've been running from this madness. No matter the time and the place, you know I'm ready for the action.
senior running back from Buford High School in Georgia, is not only an explosive three-down back with excellent receiving ability, he also makes an impact as a kick returner.
I put him to sleep in no mattress. Fully committed, no fraction. You cannot question my passion. And I got no pity to pass.
Haynes will be making plays for Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide in 23, but for now, Haynes remains a must-watch player every Friday night.
When the football comes in the direction of wide receiver Brandon Inniss, he's going to snag it, and he may just take it to the house. The Ohio State commit is one of the most electric players in the country who contributes in all three phases. Inniss commands as much attention as any skill position player in high school football. And continues to make big plays week in and week out against quality opponents. One of the many reasons the star wideout is on the watch list for the Max Preps Player of the Year.
High school football in Mays, Kansas has often gone under the radar until this season, and the main reason behind that is the stellar play of quarterback Avery Johnson.
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Still in the show, that's the crook in me.
The Kansas State commit not only stuffs the stat sheet every Friday night, Johnson doesn't flinch under adversity.
Hey, back with a vengeance, back on the grinds, back to the business.
Which was on full display after he helped Mays overcome a 13-point halftime deficit against Derby.
I get to the bag with the quickness, no, I don't need no assistance, no.
Accounting for over 500 yards from scrimmage in a thrilling 52-51 win.
You ain't gonna go for it, get out the way. Yeah, got no time to waste.
One of many signature performances on the year for a player who is just scratching the surface of his potential.
I gotta get it, don't mindset.
Deshaun Womack is one of the most dominant players in high school football. Just ask every single player that is lined up across from him.
Victory on the mind. All we know is the grind.
The LSU Tigers commit commands double teams on just about every play, which hasn't stopped him from making an impact every time he steps out on the field.
Destiny on the line. Knocked out 100 times.
There may be players who post bigger stats, but for national powerhouse St. Francis Academy in Baltimore, his impact on winning is up there with any player in the country.